is up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have just arrived right now in Dublin airport in Ireland and I have an exciting day planned. First mission is to get into the city centre, which I'm gonna have to get a bus, so let's do it. So update, turns out you cannot get a bus in Ireland without cash. They do not take card on the buses, so we have to pay 26 euros and get an Uber.
It's full of history, that's why it's...
In O'Connell Street. Jesus Christ, that is a big pole. Wait, let's get closer to that actually. That is massive. This is the biggest pole I've ever seen in my life. What? I'm gonna show you guys. You may be asking, like, where are we going first? Where are we going first? Right, first stop is... Well, the first mission was already to get into the city and we've accomplished that. Now, we're gonna go get a little monster because I'm feeling a little bit tired as I've been up since 4:30 this morning. We're doing one day in Dublin and I'm leaving tonight. And I came in this morning, so I left my flat at 4:30 this morning and I'm gonna get back in at 11 PM tonight. But yeah, so I'm a bit tired. I did sleep a bit on the plane, but the woman stole my window seat. Like, I paid for the window seat because you have to book on Ryanair. And she's sitting there and I'm like, oh, I think I have the middle seat. She goes, no, you sit here. And I was like, oh, fuck off. So I just sat there, the aisle seat, it was fine, I just slept. But right, first mission, we're gonna go get a little energy drink and then we're gonna head to Phoenix Park, which is the biggest Greenland park in Europe, and there's wild deer there that you can get pretty close to. So the mission is to pet a deer. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we're not going to give up. So I'll catch you guys. I think we got to get the tram to the Phoenix Park, so I'll get you guys when I get on the tram. Also, apparently no public transport in Dublin takes cards, so I'm also going to have to find an ATM and get that sorted. Absolutely sick. Do you see that? It's a portal. It doesn't tell me where the other place is, but that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've seen them on TikTok before, but I've never actually seen one in person. It's like portals, so it's like a camera in another street. I think you said somewhere in England there, and you can just look at each other. Like, that is so cool. Got the Nile. The shaggin' wagon has arrived. So we're going on a little side quest, and now we've got a bike, and we've got a helmet, you know. Always stay protected in that. Don't really have a Scooby-Doo where I'm going. So it's meant to be going to find the deer, but now I got a whip. Holy shit, there's a big monument there and that. Fuck me, this bike is so slow. Mate, we are speeding down this runway. There's no stopping us. Mate, no handed on the whip and that. This is the scenes. It's very beautiful, Phoenix Park, but it's absolutely freezing. My hands are gonna fall off, I think. And the bike's a little bit small, but man, I'm still getting sturdy on it. There we go, deer warning. Right, we are out on a hunt for one thing, and one thing only: deer. Oh shit, I'm getting 6 o'clock by a whip. Gonna have to get off this freeway. Oh shit, it's too cold. My hands are actually starting to freeze now, so I'm having to take a little minute break while I get feeling back in my hands. The whip is sick, a bit small for me and that, but what can I say? Top speeds are like 60 miles an hour. I was actually speeding down this road, overtaking cars and that. You should have seen it. I've taken the wrong turn and we've kind of gone a bit off-road, and this bike has no suspension, but you know what that means, we get hit some jumps and that. It's actually beautiful. Here, shout out Phoenix Park. But don't, oh my god, I'm actually gonna crash this whip. Update. This is what my hands are looking like when you be working those blue, whatever they call it, blue light jobs. Anyway, update. The bike is broken. So, not great news, but yeah, that's all I can really say. I'm about a 40-minute walk that I'm gonna have to carry the bike on the main road back. Look at my hands, looking beautiful. But yeah, the bike is broken, which... honestly, like, it's almost... No, I actually don't have much to say. I've had a bit of a stinker, to be honest, but let's take this trusty broken whip and let's go and pay a little bit too much because we broke it. So, I bet your day is going better than mine. So that was crazy. I just did a runner from the bike shop because I wasn't getting charged extra. I went into the train station here to clean my hands. They're still a little bit dirty because this stuff is like impossible to get out. But mate, honestly, craziest side quest. Breaking a bike in Europe's largest park. I didn't see any deer, unfortunately, so that mission was failed. But we didn't know we were going to rent a bike, and we managed to rent a bike and do a wheelie and break the bike. So I'd honestly call that pretty active, pretty successful start. Now you may be asking, like, what's happening? So I honestly don't know, because the mission was just to wash my hands. Now my hands are washed. I'm thinking I'm going to grab some scran, fuel up, and then I'm heading to go do a cliff walk in Howth, just outside of Dublin. So that is the plan. But what a morning, and it's only 10 AM. We made it back into central Dublin, and got some baby wipes that I'm going to use on my hands to get like the last little bits off. And we're heading to the Connolly station, the central station, and we're getting the Dart train to Howth to go to the cliff walk now. I haven't eaten yet, but I'm hoping there should be a shop in the train station that sells some scran. And we're gonna, these cliff views are absolutely sick, so I'm quite excited, to be fair. And acquired, time to get on the train. Just touched down in the beautiful town of Howth. It's about 10 miles out of Dublin. Beautiful views there on the train. You can already hear the seagulls chirping or singing, or whatever seagulls do. And I've actually decided, since it's like kind of an island off, a little bit connected to the mainland, but mainly an island. Fuck, it's still dirty there, man. I need to clean all this. It's so hard to clean. Genuinely, I was on the baby wipes for like 20 minutes on that train. Nothing coming off. But so this is kind of like an island. I've decided I'm gonna walk right around the island because I think that'll be sick. So yeah. That was absolutely sick. Just seals like kicking about and that. Such weird looking fellas. I love a seal. When I was a kid, that was my favourite animal. Now, as you should know if you watched the last video, penguin's my favourite animal. But both pretty active animals and that. Yeah, I forgot to set my spawn point. Where am I? Where actually am I? I'm about to end up like Jay Slater. I swear this is one of the Google home screensavers. Google screensaver IRL. I'm pretty sure it is because I recognise it. And I don't know why I would recognise it. Like, not this exact spot, but definitely this area. Thinking, oh, like, imagine living out there. Like, it's not going to be the easiest. Like, oh mate, I'm just off to the shops. Yeah, when will you be back? Oh, just a week on Tuesday. Like, it's got to be so, like, inefficient to live there. Inefficient, sorry, my English is quite bad. I speak Swahili. Finally made it to the... palm trees out here. This is like Las Vegas. We are heading back into the Howth. I genuinely don't know how you pronounce this word, but we're heading back to the town centre as I'm fucking dying for the toilet. And then I'm not sure, I'm either going to get fish and chips here. I'm not the biggest fan of fish though, but honestly, I got fish and chip, like a chippy fish and chips I like. So I might get a fish and chips here, or I was thinking about going back into Dublin and just getting some good scran. Like I was gonna get the best burger in Ireland, but I'm not sure yet. So honestly, I just need to get to the toilet and then I'll decide. First time in my life I've just seen like the fire brigade, a fire guy who like shoots out the fire on a motorbike. Like it was like a fire engine motorbike. I've never seen that before. Is that like an Irish thing? Because that was fucking awesome. Okay, we have made it back into centre. We didn't get the fish and chips and we left and we came back because I think there's more food options here. I'm not sure yet where. I'm gonna go get some more cash out because once again my contact list never seems to work the minute I step out of Scotland. But yeah, so find an ATM, get some cash out, get some lunch/dinner. So let's get it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that was probably the best peri mayonnaise I've had. Like the actual burger, a little bit thin, a little bit pricey, but I mean, what can I say? I'm in like the city centre. For a chicken burger and a Coke, like a small glass of Coke, that was 23 euros. which is unbelievable. But I mean, it is city centre, so what do you expect? But now we are gonna go to I can't remember the guy's name, some fella's name, and then shopping centre, because it's pretty active. I mean, it is a Saturday night at 4 p.m. city centre, so we're gonna head to the shopping centre and see what it's like there. Alright, it was pretty cool in there. Unfortunately, I have to go back to the airport now and catch a flight back home. But overall, pretty successful day. Broke a bike, seen Phoenix Park, climbed this cliff walk, almost got blown away by the wind, had some decent food, pretty active to be fair. Also, I want to say thank you very much for 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Obviously, we're trying to just keep growing. Also, 4,000 subscribers on TikTok and 4,000 subscribers on Instagram now. So, feeling good. Got a big community now, guys. New vlog again, out weekly, and I'm posting daily on my TikTok and Instagram. If you did enjoy today's vlog, please hit that like button and comment down below where I should visit next. Peace.
Senor, I can see the painted wagons, smell the tail of the dragon.